Now, I know a lot of people don't realize this, certainly if they're in this position, but the number one reason why alcoholics have such a difficult time getting back to themselves and to obtain sustainable sobriety is because they lose their sense of purpose. Now, once a person, usually this is a later stage, but once a person loses, why they're here, what they're doing, and they're obsessed with, getting alcohol, obtaining alcohol, drinking alcohol, and consuming alcohol. When they get to that point, it's very sad because when you lose your sense of purpose, it's very, very difficult to ever get it back. Now, a person can lose their job, they can lose their health, they can lose friends, they can even lose, a large part of their relatives. But if they lose their purpose, their sense of why they're here, they're almost doomed. I saw it in my wife. We're talking about a person who was a top salesperson, a top sales agent back in the 90s. And during her last year or two of her life, she spent 18 hours a day watching television and reruns of shows. She sat there and drank and watched television. It was a very sad thing to see because there's no purpose. There's no reason to get up in the morning except to get alcohol and drink alcohol. That's a very sad place to be, and it's almost an impossible place to get out of because then you have to figure out not just the mental side of it, but then the side where you have to have purpose again. And, family members will see a lot of apathy and depression in their loved one who's an alcoholic during this period because when you have purpose, it's almost like a sense of giving up and you've given in to the alcohol because that's become your life. And if you have anybody in your life that has gotten to this point, well, it's really time to step in. If it's already too late, it may be already. But if you have that type of situation, drastic things have to take. So if you have an alcoholic in your life and they're sleeping 12, 14 hours a day, they've become apathetic, they're watching television all the time, they're not taking care of their appearance, their hair, their clothes, they're disheveled, and they've just lost their sense of purpose. Again, click on the link above, schedule a breakthrough call, because you need to take drastic action. It's time. And again, I've helped thousands of alcoholics. Most importantly, I've helped their families. So please like, share, and comment. And again, we have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism, and it's growing by leaps and bounds every day. So, come, please join us. And again, thanks for listening.